Hi gamers. And in today's video I'm going to share with you the community update. I'm going to summarize all of this to make it short and easy to understand. So let's do it. Let's start with this. For those of you who keep asking what new weapons will be dropping in this next weekend, then you are going to want to keep an eye out this weekend as you'll start to see the first teasers for our first new season of Call of Duty Mobile in 2021. Specifically, you'll get a glimpse at the two new weapons coming next season, and one of them isn't an assault rifle. Speaking of next season, we'll be sharing this more directly next week at around the same time, but instead of continuing on with our usual season number cadence, we are going to be refreshing it for 2021. That means next season won't be season 14, but instead will be season 1. Hopefully, that will be straightforward once you see it next week, but if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out. Next, let's go to feedback and bug reports. Last week we highlighted a variety of bugs we were looking into and went over how we were approaching certain feedback topics. We have some updates on a few of those today, while also a few new ones to bring up. But please do check the previous community update for more info on those from last week, since some of those are still regularly being discussed in the community. Activision account linking, Ghost Stealth. We have now distributed Ghost Stealth to all players who had previously linked up their Activision or COD account. However, if you have not received the character via your in-game mailbox, then please reach out to our support teams so they can check to see what the issue is and redistribute if necessary. Also, please double-check and make sure that your Activision account is linked. We've already had a number of players reach out saying they did not receive Ghost, but they had not linked their account. Next, black screen in BR. First off, a huge thank you to the 90+ players last week who sent in information on this issue. That information, alongside other reports we've been gathering through support channels, plus the public tests, have all led to some possible fixes. These likely won't be coming until S1 or the next major update, which would be Season 2, but we'll follow back up in a future community update once one or more of those fixes rolls out. Next, BK57 gimmick exploit. At first this bug was just a small visual one only affecting the player using the weapon, but then it became something players started to exploit and use to get an advantage over others. With that in mind, we pushed a hotfix that fixed this exploit. Thank you for all of the reports over the last week. Next, other exploits. We have been made aware of other exploits that players are using to get outside of the usual boundaries on various maps. We don't want to call this out directly, but we are working on some possible fixes now, and thank you to those who reported it. Next, general latency issues. This is basically a forever topic because lag and desync are something that are continually worked on throughout the life cycle of the game. Recently, we've added some additional servers in the UK that should help players nearer in that region play with lower latency. We will keep pushing to do more throughout 2021 to help other regions or to help improve the overall infrastructure to make CODM as accessible as possible to players all over the world. And lastly, the CODM World Championship. We've had a number of inquiries about our plans for S14 in 2021, and it is a bit too early on to share, but our teams are working hard on planning out the rest of the year. Just keep an eye out for future posts or announcements. That's all the feedback and bug reports, and now let's see their final notes. That's all the feedback and bug reports, and now let's see their final notes. Since we've started working on community updates shortly after the original launch of Call of Duty Mobile in 2019, we've put out 77 community updates of some form or another, including patch notes and public tests. We don't know about you, but that is just amazing since there are only 52 weeks in a year, and also because that means you all have been supporting these updates throughout that entire period of time. Throughout that time period, we've talked about just about everything there is in the world of CODM, whether it is our anniversary, comics, memes, or what it means to be a gamer during the global pandemic. We are thankful to be able to talk about it all with you, even when we are at odds or when we are the subject of criticism. There is so much to come for CODM in 2021, and we cannot wait to share it all with you in future community updates. Stay safe out there and enjoy the finals days of this season. See you next time and with some news on Season 1 2021. Signed by the Call of Duty Mobile team. That's all the content of the community update. I'm sorry if I didn't upload this video right away, because yesterday I was busy. I don't have good internet to do it. But anyway, let's read some comment that may related to the next update, or for Season 1, as they said that they are going to reset it into Season 1. Here's the comment. This is about the sniper. All of these questions about new weapons, after we just said we'll be teasing those for the first time this weekend. Almost there. Just hang on a little. Next is about the next battle pass. Not yet. We are a little bit too early for that. We should be starting to share some of that type of content around this time next week, or perhaps that weekend. Next is about new marksman rifle. Yes. There is another one coming and very soon, maybe in season 1 they will release it. Next is about the new concept theme. Interesting question and definitely more towards fictional colorful, but in a different way than any of the others so far. And that's it for this video. If this video helped you to learn something new, please give this a like, click the subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification. I also have some gameplay for you guys. I hope you like it. See you on the next video.
Tango down. Target down. Target's in sight. Fire. Tango down.
Recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by. Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Enemy down. Enemy in sight.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
Down.
Taking the lead.
Enemy down. Headshot. Changing mag. Cover me. Target down.
Lost the lead.
Changing mag. Cover me.
Taking the lead.
Headshot. Changing mag. Enemy in sight. Tango down.
Recon ready for
Changing
deployment.
mag.
Hunter-killer.
I'm hurt. Enemy down.
Enemy UAV spotted.
Target's in sight. Target
Predator
down.
missile awaiting orders.
Tango down. Target's in sight. Target down. Reloading.